Marquise Brown being a wide receiver, having first one free, it should be interesting because he also has grab and go. He also has streak specialists. So like that's the three things that he's gonna do: short, flat route, drag, in route, whatever, streak. Either way, that's ideally what you want for this guy. Seeing a left tackle with a fucking superstar ability, pretty fucking dope. Strong pass protection versus quick block tackles. That would come in handy against people like, Aaron Donald, what's his name, Miles Garrett and stuff like that. You got a superstar player on the D-line as well. They got one that's, unstable and enforcer that's pretty damn good. Adams, double moves and red zone threat. Marlon Humphrey also has unfakeable, which is pretty dope. Like, to know that, your corner can actually get the edge and cover too, and not get juked out. Universal coverage is pretty good too. Improved coverage is catch knockouts and man end zone. That's pretty dope. And Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson, all of this stuff is cool. Like, there's 5 superstar abilities, bro, but the one that comes in handy the most, goddamn, fast break. Like, read options with Lamar is so much fun. And I would say the second best one is dashing deadeye. Perfect pass accuracy while running outside the pocket. I could be fully sprinting, bro, and I see a crossing route coming open, most likely for Marquise Brown. And yeah, it's dead accuracy. Perfect pass accuracy, bro. That shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, bro. Wait, where's that shit at? Dashing deadeye. Passes with disability have perfect accuracy on all throws while running outside of the pocket, except on high and low throws. I don't spell low throw, bro. I can fucking fully sprint and hit somebody across the field. But yeah, this is essentially this is. Well, let me just double check my playbook here, make sure I got my right shit. Definitely want to use the Baltimore playbook because that is my little go-to right now, man. I thought I liked it in the beginning, then I shied away from it because I wanted to see more passing options. But man, the way you can run the ball out of this playbook, bro, no need for anything else. No need. Turn my volume up a little bit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this
like as well,
is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports.
Never get to see this
we've
playing
got
in
what
leagues
ought to be
because
a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami. Standing by to call their 4th Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Aaron Rodgers. They're down there scored. Here's my favorite play.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Well, there we go.
Jackson, options out left. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We got 36 now. All right. Level still.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Jackson operating from the gun. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Going left side, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I know what he looks like.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home and then stopped him behind the line.
Activate the damn.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins.
The trail.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Come on, the ball.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
I know.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good.
Don't score again. Damn, they scored another touchdown, though.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
Play. We could delay. Fuck it.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, throw left side, complete. That's Ingram. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stuck behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go.
I'll score another touchdown. Yeah, God damn it. Score another touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jackson on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down. It's Ingram, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Tucker's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do.
All right, I need freaking
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 3 down. 3 down.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Thank you.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And he dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Don't throw that double screen.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Jackson, option right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Man, this is looking like the play I was getting real right, bro.
They will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. Well, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Buying time to his left. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On first and goal, Dixon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
We're going to lose the Super Bowl, man. Stop that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I'm back on.
To throw is Jackson on 1st and 10, being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Taco Charlton. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Taco Charlton in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
How about that part? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The
trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards.
I do. Yeah.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. To throw is Jackson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
What the hell, Mary, bro?
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again.
Bro, what?
You see me? They can't stop me out here.
Oh, we gotta run a play. This makes no sense.
3-3.
The game is over. No time on the clock. Fucking play clock ain't running. Why are we in an actual play? What?
Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
Yeah, because defense was up, apparently. Why? Why do we have to call a play?
I'm here all day.
What the fuck?
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Hey, it's the penalty. That's in the game. You can't end the game.
Let's go.
I'm confused thoroughly.
258. I don't even know why this team showed up.
I don't even know why this team showed that. Stop, man. Okay. And I think the game's broken. Ooh. They won't snap the ball. There's no time on the clock. That's craziness, bruh.